The news tonight, I'm Royston Drakes. Thanks for joining us. Imagine being a miner for 30 years, paying no NIS, no medical insurance, no pension, and suddenly you fall sick, and your life now takes a downward turn. This is the plight of Lyndon Fortune. Fortune has a bad kidney, and he is also suffering from diabetes. He is now wheelchair bound.
So right now, it's my wife looking after me right now. I can't afford it anymore. I can't walk. My kids don't work, and my wife tried selling things and, to assist me in life. So I can't try to help myself right now at this moment. I got myself damaged. The kidney gone bad, the trouble is sugar. So that slowed me up from walking in the bush now. It's only about 6 years now he's have the bushwalk.
Fortune needs dialysis 3 times a week at $12,000 a session. He says this is putting a burden on his pocket, and he's looking for help from the government.
Help, we need help. Because if you get help, you can't make it in life. Right? Because for me now, is this year will make 5 years. I didn't reach here 1 year now. Right? 1 year a month. I can't move, I can't walk, I try me for work, and I can't move up to now. But that's why I just beg the government if they could assist me something, man, some way, for make it in life. Because after 5 years, I still going strong up to now with dialysis. Because I see enough people already, what already going now. And God help me and get me going for five years since I taking sick. And I'm getting strong up to now. Now, the dialysis now, I got to do for the kidney. I can't afford it. So I beg the government to help me out now. I see Dr. Ranger wife. She went to me last week and she talked to me and so on, but we get no reply. So Simone now just help me sometimes. So Simone and actually will help me do dialysis. We can't do it for last 1 week now. I miss dialysis. So me know what happen by the time this new week.
From his experience, he is now offering words of advice to other miners.
Work and focus. Nowadays well thing, because you don't get no back pay, you don't get nothing after it. So please work, save your money and come home. Because I could tell you what you pass through. It's not like no more easy. We used to take a month for reaching the bush. 1 month, 2 months, you reach where you're going. But now you get car, bus, everything running. And I just tell them, work, save, and come home back. Now this wild thing in the bush, because at least you see what's going on in the bush right now.
Fortune, who is originally from Bartik and now lives with his wife and children in Anns Grove. He was elated to hear about the Syndicate initiative and how that initiative can help miners like himself. More news on the other side of this break. Stay with us.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, man. I ain't gonna get locked up thief in a big stinky 30 second-hand boots. Plus, it can be more cheaper online. And don't get my favorite color, pink. Let me go on.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
BB is way going with so much Windex for clean windows. All them fancy curtains. It's not even Christmas.
Hi, girl, mind your own business. I got big plans.
But BB, your house don't even have windows.
Girl, you ain't think I know it ain't got window? Yes, I know it ain't got window. But look, Mukesh promised me that he carrying me down by the window factory when he come home and Eccles. It named Bison. Like you know nothing, girl. Right now, everybody talking about how Bison got the strongest windows. Plus, they got a deal right now. If you buy 10 windows, you get a free bathroom window. So I could mind your business instead of you minding me own.
Bison Windows and Doors, serving Guyana with the highest quality standard windows for your home, office, or commercial building. hands, bear.
The Jumbo Jet Thoroughbred Racing Committee presents the first ever Triple Crown coming to Guyana. With 21 races, 3 race days, and $20 million on the line, you can't afford to miss it. Action goes down at the Port Morant and a Rising Sun Turf Club on February 18, March 4th, and April 1st. Entertainment by Thunderbolt, Crown Vibes, and Slingers. Guyana's first ever Triple Crown brought to you by the Jumbo Jet Thoroughbred Racing Committee. This event is powered by Thanks DIH. Drink responsibly, 18 and over.
Caribbean rice from the lush rice fields of Guyana, straight to your home. Caribbean rice, our people, our rice.
And before we go, we will continue the series on that deadly number 19 accident where 12 persons lost their lives 7 years ago. Tonight we hear from another family.
Royston Adult, another father who is still suffering after losing his son who was 13 years old. At the time, Royston was a taxi driver on his way to New Amsterdam, so he was close to the scene when he received the news. When he arrived, he was confronted with a gruesome sight of his son's lifeless body hanging out of the minibus. Even though he was devastated and knew his son was dead, he ran with his son's body to the hospital. 2 years prior, he'd lost his wife, so his 3 children were already motherless, and his eldest daughter automatically took on the motherly role for her younger brothers. Unable to cope with another loss, and in such a tragic manner, Royston was forced to uproot his children from Rose Hall Town in search of peace.
I don't know if it's a strategy to them to feel that in time people hurt will disappear and they'll just drop everything and forget about it. People still hurting. Nobody never follow up to counsel the people. Nobody is taking care of the woman who lose her husband with so many children. I mean, yes, I am trying to make it on my own, but I'm talking about people who can't make it. People who lose loved ones. People who are dependent solely on them to take care of them. And nobody do that. The government, and all the promises that they made that they're going to send counselors to talk to these people, counsel them. Nobody's doing nothing. So for me, people need to step up to the plate and do what they got to do.
Marcus Adult would have been 22 years old this year. His father said he was an average student, so he decided to enroll him in extra lessons to boost his grades. The former Lower Carinthian Secondary student was heading to his extra lessons when he died. These are the stories of some of the affected family members who are brave enough to share it with us. In our next edition, you will hear more heartbreaking stories as families recall painful memories of losing their loved ones.
That's a wrap for this edition of News in Depth. Do join us again same time on Monday for another edition.